Good morning. Look, it's the return of the torch. And you know what this means. Our Winter Olympic trivia is moments away. If you'll excuse me, please. All right, here's our Supermax radar. Not getting much out of this energy that's coming through right now. A couple of sprinkles on the windshield. That's about it. We're going to be relatively dry today, and do watch out for some patchy early morning fog throughout the region. Small craft advisory. This expires at 1 a.m. Allie just mumbled, "Ooh, I love hot dogs." Hot dogs are good. I like a little mustard on there. Maybe some relish, but more mustard. I bet those are expensive hot dogs. Super Bowl Sunday, I'm going to go $15 on a hot dog. Here's our Supermax radar. We're actually getting wet right now. We weren't really expecting the rain till later today. Not much at all. In fact, maybe just 1/10 of an inch. But we're getting showers overhead in Springfield as I speak. It was just outside. I went and reheated her coffee for her.
Yep.
Aren't I the
just
gentleman?
very nice. Very nice. Thank
Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, I want you to answer as quickly as you can.
Okay, go.
Guacamole or salsa? What?
Was that fast?
What did you say? I didn't even hear you.
That's how fast it was. He said guac. You didn't even get to get.
I didn't say
and
so.
I went,
Guacamole or salsa?
guac.
Guacamole?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already said it.
Chips or wings?
Well, yeah, to go with the guac, chips.
Well, that was a stupid question on my part. I'm sorry. Let's move on. I love Tom Brady. Huge fan of Tom Brady, but I got to go with the Eagles on this one. Justine comes from Philadelphia, which means I got to root for the Eagles, so go Birds. Futurecast showing, well, we had some showers earlier. The roads are wet. It's chilly outside right now, so you're going to want to put a jacket on, put a cap up on top. Overall, we're going to be cloudy today. Could have a couple of streaks of blue, maybe a scattered sprinkle or so. Here's 3 o'clock up to the north and to the east. Could see some storms trying to break their way through, maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain. That's about it. We'll be relatively dry today. Also, back in 1967, that was the year of the very first Super Bowl, when a ticket would cost you $12. Think today, cheap seats, $6,000. Let's pull up the numbers. 52 degrees today, our high for Eugene, our low at 45. Pretty normal. We have a warm front coming through, giving us a few degrees punch up in our daytime high. Back in 1950, boom, it was 5 degrees. And in 1991, when pretty much everybody was sporting a mullet, I was. I know, I've got pictures somewhere. I'm ashamed of them. It was 66 degrees. Here's the current temperatures right now. Pretty chilly. Low 40s for the coast, 39 Eugene, 40 in Roseburg. 40s for the viewing area. Good morning. It's Thursday, and it feels like a Friday to me. Maybe that'll help the day go faster, right? And then we can get into a good-looking weekend. In fact, Eugene topping out at 60 on Sunday, and a lot of sunshine. Roseburg, the coast, tons of sun over the next few days. But I want to show you a beautiful picture right now. Thank you, Zoe, for emailing this over to me. It's my pick of the day. This was a beautiful sunrise shot that she took yesterday, and I really appreciate you sending that in. Might look like that in just a couple of hours, in fact, when our sun comes up. Good morning. It's 6:45 right now. I just walked outside. It is a little bit on the chilly side, and we have too much cloud coverage here in Springfield to see the tail end of the eclipse. That's too bad. I saw it at 4:51 when it started going into effect. Really, really cool. Supermax radar. Here's the clouds, also waking up with patchy fog, chilly temperatures. Most of us in the 30s right now, mid-30s. Small craft advisory for the seas expires this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Take you wide. High pressure system right here going to be hanging for the next 5 to 6 days, giving us relatively dry weather. So I don't know if that's good news or not for you, but what it's doing is deflecting the low pressure systems and pushing them up into Canada. We get the dry weather. Also a warm front giving us some pretty incredible temperatures. You got to stick around for the 7-day forecast in just a second. Here's the futurecast. Looking at a line of showers up at Newport, Corvallis, trying to make their way through. Not really working out. Maybe a couple of specks on the windshield. That's about it. So tonight we're looking at more clouds. Tomorrow, very slight chance we could see some shower activity, but we're going to put it at about 30% chance for most of the region tomorrow. Till Friday morning at 1 a.m., small craft advisory for the seas. My pick of the day, took this yesterday in South Eugene. Isn't that pretty? Look at those clouds. This was about 10 o'clock yesterday morning. This is pretty much what you see on your screen. That's, for the most part, what today is going to look like. not a bad looking day. Here's our future cast. Right now, we've got the clouds. Couple little droplets, like I mentioned. Otherwise, push it through the day. Here's looking at 1 o'clock, clearing to the south. System off of the coast. That's going to make its way in after 4. So here's a shot at 6 o'clock. Newport, Corvallis could get a couple of sprinkles, and it comes to the southeast. That's when Eugene, up and down I-5, could see a little bit of scattered sprinkles, a tenth, maybe a quarter of an inch of rain. Sun up today, 7:32, drops down at 5:31. Here are the numbers: 5 to 15 knots for the seas. No weather alerts, no cautions, nothing for you this morning, so that's good news. Here's a live look at Highway 126, Santiam Pass. Roads are wet, roads are clear, and snow off to the sides. And the warm rain that we're getting throughout the weekend, we're going to have a little bit of spotty shower activity today and tomorrow, just enough to kind of melt the snow that is up in the hills right now. So, yeah, unseasonably warm front coming through. And I'll tell you what, the high pressure keeping us mainly dry. Time once again, we're counting down to the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea, where the current temperature at the Olympic Stadium is 14 degrees. Ooh. So we have more hoodoo ski passes. You're going to love our trivia today. This is incredible. Probably the best.
You say I'm going to love it every time.
It's the best multiple choice ever. I don't think I would want to do that. It's too dangerous. Things like that are just insane. Would you do that, Allie? She would do it. You know, 10 years ago, maybe. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't even want to go on a roller coaster anymore. I'm like my dad. My dad would go on a roller coaster. He'd take a Dramamine pill so he doesn't get sick. All right, Supermax radar. I just stepped outside. It's not bad. I mean, temperature-wise, 50, 52 degrees, upper 40s throughout the region.